try not to touch our shirts all the time and our hair the whole entire time. And we're still going to, so sorry.
Ooh.
What do you say? Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, ready?
Cheers! Welcome to Cocktail Hour at the Coop. I'm Liz from Arrow Acres. My sister Leanne. You need to not touch the chair because the camera is wobbling. Thank you very much. It's farm in Wall, New Jersey. We're in the coop because it's a little bit late and it's pitch black out already.
It is. It happened very fast. It gets dark early now.
But it was really cool at soccer practice the other night. The fog rolled in and the lights were on. It was like the kids
Yes.
thought it was so cool.
Yes.
It was their last practice.
Oh,
Well, tomorrow night, it was their last team practice. They have like skills and drills, which is just a free-for-all, and then their last game on Saturday.
yes, Wade told me in the car today he's free every weekend now. So if we want to do something, he's available. I said, okay. I drive them to school every morning, the little boys. How long is it? 6 minutes?
Yes.
The amount of touching, hitting, fart jokes, making fun of each other in 6 minutes that happens is insane. But yes, that was the discussion this morning, that they are free now on the weekends if we want to do anything.
I'm not. Now I'm working.
You're not.
On the
We work
weekends.
on the weekends. So speaking of the weekend, last weekend was Rhinebeck weekend. It was the not Rhinebeck weekend, but we had a good time.
We did.
It was great to see people.
We had about 50 people over the weekend.
Yeah.
Right? You had about like 45 or so,
Yep.
plus all of us. And then
Yep.
a few more people on Sunday.
It was great.
Saturday was a busier day.
Yep. So a lot of our Rhinebeck
we have
friends,
a little bit of footage.
Yeah, I have some
Right?
video we
we'll
can
pop
put
some
in
of
there.
that in at somewhere. Maybe it was at the beginning. Maybe it'll be at the end. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll put it in.
We'll surprise you. Surprise
So
us.
a lot of the girls from our Rhinebeck house were able to come and hang out, and it was just so nice to see everyone because we don't see each other anymore. With COVID and everything, we just don't see each other. Missing our friends that were far away. Allison, we miss you. And we were hoping Chavis was supposed to be in our house this year, so we didn't get to meet in real life, but soon next year. Yeah, we had a good turnout. We did some door prizes like every hour. We called a name and they got a skein of our yarn from the farm. And who else? We had some our Aunt Kathy's friends from South Jersey. They came up to visit. That was really nice to meet them in person.
Yeah.
I think they had a good time. Lizzie with a Y was there.
We had Liz Zimmerman all the way from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and
I
she
think was
came.
our farthest one.
And she brought a sock
Knitting
machine, but it was like a 3D printed knitting machine. So that was really cool. She kind of like demonstrated. That was neat to see.
I missed that.
She always has all like the gear. Like,
Oh
she
yeah,
always
she's
has
got
like
the gadgets, like
yeah,
cool
she's
stuff.
a gadget girl. So she had that. That was really cool. We had some good laughs. It looked a little perverted.
I was in the coop most of the time. On Saturday I was able to pop out in and out most of the day, even though it was really busy. For some reason I was able to pop in and out quite a bit. And then Sunday I was kind of stuck inside a lot more. I didn't get to come out as much.
You had a lot of customers.
I did.
It was good though. Very busy.
good.
So thank
It was
you
good
to everyone that's been coming to the farm and supporting the farm. I sold a lot of my hand knits, which was awesome.
And Mom sold a ton of her big fun hats. You want to grab one of her fun hats?
Yeah, she's selling these like crazy.
So she got the inspiration last year at Vogue in January from Knit Collage, with the big fun chunky yarns and stuff. So the yellow is actually from Knit Collage. It's their ribbon yarn. But my mom spun the purple. This is Sierra yarn. And this is like a t-shirt yarn. So she makes these fun pom-poms first as her inspiration. And then she makes the hat up accordingly. So she just stripes them and has fun with it. But they're selling like hotcakes. She does them in neutrals and in fun, bright colors. And they've all been selling, which is really nice.
Yeah, so that's
really fun.
They are fun. So she did that.
Yeah, we sold a ton of those. Oh, I just finished that one. So we didn't think we were going to get our yarn in from the mill in time for the Rhinebeck weekend. The mill said that she could have it on time, and she could have, but Mom gave her the wrong dates. Oopsies. We had a lot going on at that time of year when she was taking it up there. A lot going on around here, and she gave her this weekend coming up. So we should have it really soon. Well, but she talked to Deb at the mill, and she said, "Oh, I was really hoping to have it. You know, I'm so upset." And Deb was able to get us some of it. So I'll show you. So
that's who everybody is in that one.
So this is not what we wanted it to be.
But it's really
unfortunately.
pretty.
It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. So I took, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen I did a video on my drum carder. I had all these crazy colors going, and I carded up a ton, like pounds of fiber, tons. And it was supposed to be like loosely blended with all of our browns and spun into a chunky yarn. So it would have like purples and greens and blues and yellows. It literally had every color of the rainbow. And we wanted to be able to see all those colors. But Deb does such a beautiful job with the yarn. She really does. Our yarn is beautiful. She blends it so much that it just turns out perfect. But we didn't want perfect this time. But it turned out perfect and not the perfect that we wanted. So it's mostly brown. We were hoping you were going to be able to see all flecks of different colors. And it's like a heathered look, but it's not what we thought it was going to be. So this is Ellie, Ziggy, Kigo, Pomp, Sapili, Arrow, and Reno. With lots of silk, merino, BFL, Polworth. There's lots of stuff in here. And like I said, it's a bulky 3-ply, which is really nice. I have a new pattern I want to make with it.
It'd be a great hat. Like that hat I made, that early riser hat. I'm very predictable. I have the same designers. I knit from like 3 different people. So that's that one.
And then the next, which is always one of our best sellers, is our 3-ply worsted dark.
Don't hit this, please.
So this is a blend of our black, bay black,
so pretty,
dark modern gray alpacas. So it's not true black. That's pretty close.
Yeah, that's very close.
It's like a bay black is like a brownish black, and it has gray in it. Like I said, it's our dark modern gray animals. So this one is Dupayage, Stone, Winnie, Willie, and Ono. So it's 100% alpaca.
It's funny, all of our names. It's funny to see them because of why we name everybody that.
And some of those are nicknames and some of those are their real names. So there's that guy. And then the last one that we have on hand right now is our fawn 3-ply. So this is 80% alpaca and 20% merino, bamboo, and silk combination. So this is Peanut, Vaughnice, Gemma, and Swag. So this one.
Beautiful.
Oh. It, in person, you can kind of see it has like a little shine to it. It's really, really, really nice. So these are not on the Etsy shop yet. They will be on the Etsy shop as soon as we have the rest of it here. I'll be listing everything, which
you'll have white.
We'll have
gray,
white, and then all the grays. I don't know. I don't know what else. Just white and gray, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe 2 different grays or all one gray. We may have like a silver and a rose gray. I don't remember exactly what we did. So that's that. So that's some of ours. And the rest, like I said, we will have it soon. And follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Arrow Acres Farm Yarn or Arrow Acres Farm on Facebook. And I will post it the second it's all here and that it's available for purchase online. Or you can come to the store now and get it.
Ta-da!
My sales spiel for the night.
Good job.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Thank you.
I gotta refill. Oh, Chevy Rell. Tell about Christy Glass's thing.
So on Saturday, after our Not Rhinebeck weekend, I was like so bummed, and I go online and I knew that Christy Glass was putting up her Rhinebeck sweater video, and I didn't watch the premiere, like I didn't watch it live while everybody was chatting. I didn't really plan to. I just whatever. So I'm on Instagram and I go, Chevis, I can't believe Christy Glass tagged you in her post about her Rhinebeck sweater video. She goes, no. I tagged her. I said, no. Look at her. I said, I did a screenshot. Christy Glass said, the premiere's at 6 p.m. tonight. And as Chevy Rell says, grab your drink.
You're famous.
That was very exciting. But I still haven't watched the whole thing. Like I've watched half of it. And I haven't gotten to Chevis and I haven't gotten to Paige.
Okay, so
Tracy.
We share the same YouTube account because we upload and all that stuff. So I went to go watch it when I was working the other day because I had to go to a football game on Saturday night. So I couldn't watch the video. So I went to watch it and I saw you had started it. So I just stopped immediately because I
you could have kept.
Well, I figure you had watched quite a bit and I didn't want to like mess you up. Did you?
I'm not a knitter. So I kind of fast forward 10 seconds, fast forward 10 seconds, fast forward 10 seconds.
We never sent anything.
No, I didn't. I started my first real sweater, but it's still not done.
Well, next year, Rhinebeck sweater.
I'll show it since we're talking about it. I showed it last time.
We have next year. I have to say, and I think I said this on Instagram, and so did a lot of people. You know, I was pretty good. Like this whole COVID thing, I've been fine. As I've said many times, my life actually got easier with COVID because I work from home now and my kids were home and it worked. It was fine. And we were all healthy. So I had good COVID experience. But Thursday of Rhinebeck weekend.
When we were supposed to be on our way
we were supposed to be in the car on the way
for our 4-day
to Rhinebeck to Buns for lunch. And the Rhinebeck Bazaar, needles up. I was
and the
like,
house and all the appetizers
that was it.
And the drinks.
I was like, nope.
And the view.
I didn't want to work. I went like, it was hard. It was my hardest day. Then I'm like, oh, look at last year's pictures. Nope. Made it worse. I got even sadder because I realized I need that weekend so much. It's annoying.
It's drive me nuts.
They're like in my house too. These fruit flies.
Tis the season.
I was so down. I was
very bummed. And I tried really hard not to get like really bummed.
I need that weekend way more than I realized. Like I missed Maryland. I definitely missed Maryland. But I really missed Rhinebeck.
But I saved a lot of money.
Oh my God. Oh, well, I bought yarn from Paige. So I'll show that in a little bit. But I felt like I haven't bought it.
Well, actually, people. Sheepshed is where I always get my merino yak silk roving from and stuff. It's in the big barn, right in the middle when you walk in. And I kind of go a little crazy there. And I didn't. And they don't really have a very good, they don't have a very good website. And you can't order from it. And they were posting stuff on Instagram. And I was like, how do I order? So she sent me her email and her phone number. So I emailed, do you have this? And she said yes. And shipping's on them for Rhinebeck weekend.
Oh, very nice.
And she had written back Monday, anytime or whatever. And I completely forgot to call. And today I went to call and I got sidetracked. So tomorrow I'm going to call and order my stuff from them.
The good thing about looking at pictures was, I think I told you, I have, they look like this, but they're apple tree earrings.
Yeah.
My mom bought them for me 2 years ago, I think, at Rhinebeck for our secret sister swap. She had me and I had her out of the whole entire house. And I wear them pretty much every day. And I lost one. And I normally can find it. Lost. And I can normally, it usually shows up. And it didn't show up. And I think I lost it at a football game. Because I wear the mask, and I didn't have the little stoppers in. And I bet it came off. And so I was very bummed about it. So on Rhinebeck, I was looking through my pictures. Well, I take pictures of everything there. I took a picture of their booth and I zoomed in on their label and I found them. And I found them on Etsy. I wrote to her. She remembered that about my apple earrings. And so she sent me 2. So I'm going to order.
Oh, great.
Order one of them. So
I almost had it.
But I was so bummed.
Yeah.
I really hope next year. I really, really hope we get to go next year.
I hope it doesn't all jiggle too much when I put my drink down. Ooh, there it goes. So, this is the back of my Rhinebeck sweater.
Woohoo! It'll be next year's
pretty?
Rhinebeck. It's beautiful.
Tunisian crochet. It's the Driftwood Pullover by K Crochets. I already showed this, but I don't know if I had the whole front done.
I think you did.
I think I did.
I think you did.
I was on the back. Oh, it's all
finished the
wrinkly
front.
now, but it's a cotton blend. I think it's going to be too big.
It'll be boxy.
It is boxy. It's a boxy sweater.
Yeah.
But I don't like that the seam is so low on my arm.
That's okay,
we're
though.
so broad.
We're very broad right there, but you know what? But it's in style, so it's okay.
And it's like, it's just for like a cozy sweater. That's kind of,
yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's a cozy sweater. Should we get to some, I have one whip, but I actually have 3 faux of the same whip. I have, all right, I'm going to, you don't have any whips either.
Yeah.
You have a whip?
It's that big.
All right.
I showed it to you.
Oh.
My sweater.
Well,
my new sweater.
Well, I'll talk about this. So I did some tests. I've been doing some pattern testing. So this is for Emily from Hooked Hazel.
I can't believe this is crochet. That so looks like knitting. That's crazy.
So it's Tunisian crochet. I believe the pattern is going to be free.
It's awesome.
And I think it's coming out
Is
next
that our
week.
yarn?
No, it's Lana de Oro.
Oh,
It's 80 yards, so you can stash tie. 80 yards of a worsted weight yarn. So it is called the Elliott Headband. And my girlfriends and I were all talking about like movies that we love that we're hoping the kids will like soon. And we tossed out E.T. And then the next day I started testing this and I keep calling it the Elliott. And I'm in a tester group, so I wrote that like, sorry. And they're all like, why did you say that?
You know what? I think if our kids watched it now, they wouldn't like it.
No, well, that's what I said. I said I was thinking about watching E.T., but I don't think the boys will like it. It's too slow. There's like no action.
No,
it's like,
these kids now, they need instant.
It has to be like right off the bat. So this is the Elliott headband. And then I had a little bit left over. So I made the baby version.
Oh, it's so
So it's
cute.
a mommy and me.
How cute is that?
Right? I may have made one as a gift in a different yarn for somebody. And now I'm making one in Feederbrook.
Ooh, pretty.
The cables don't show up quite as well on this.
But they do.
But you can still see them. But I really, really like it. So if you like to crochet or Tunisian crochet, it's an intermediate pattern only because of the cables. Now, if you're a knitter who has made cable and you also crochet a little bit, I don't think it will be intermediate because it was very simple. I don't knit, but I have knit enough and I have done a little cable. Because you use like a cable hook.
Cables are not hard.
No, they're not hard. But if you've never done them, it could be tricky. So,
It's great.
The Elliott headband. I really like it. I like how fast it is. Elliott.
I was feeding my sourdough starter because it was dying. I almost killed it, but it's not. And literally every time I fed it, I sang the Justin Timberlake, I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah, every day.
Speaking of Justin Timberlake,
He's very cute.
One of the dads.
He's old now.
From one of my kids' soccer teams looks like him. I see him and I'm like,
Ooh, he's very cute. That
that guy over there. So is this dad.
They're all
on our
getting
team.
old though. It's bizarre.
I know.
Because I go, oh, they're getting old, and I realize they're younger than me. Or how about every NFL football game? I could be their mother now. And that, or the World Series we're watching. We watch all that stuff. I'm like, how old is this kid? And Rick told me how old he was, and he looks at me and goes, yes, you could be his mother. I could be his mother. They look like, I have almost 19-year-olds. How about that? I'm going to see him in 2 days. I'm so excited.
She thinks she's in college.
I'm so excited. I'm meeting the girl that he likes. And Aaron is coming to lunch with us. Stacy Soapsack. Stacy, you know her. So her son Aaron goes to school with my son, and he lives upstairs, and they are best buddies. And so we're going to go to lunch.
It's so funny.
We're going to have lunch together on Saturday. I'm so excited. I haven't seen him since I dropped him off. That's a long time.
You FaceTime plenty.
I FaceTime
you
a lot,
all the time.
but I'm super excited to just see him and feed him. I'm taking homemade meatballs, pepperoni bread. Amy, my girlfriend Amy's going with me and all of our kids, and we're doing like a college tour for the juniors in high school. They're going to be like, whatever.
Because neither of them want to go there.
They don't want to go there, but we're making them see because they've never been on a college campus ever, and you have to see it. So they're going to see a huge college right off the bat.
So her junior has never been out there to see him.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to go because he had football, and he just hasn't been able to go. So
And he didn't go on the college tour or anything like that.
No. So it's his first time on a college campus. I told him today, I said, get ready. Like, you're going to see one of the biggest schools. Yeah. I mean, it's huge. So I'm excited. But anyway, going to see him. Yay. All right, so I have a finished object, 2 finished objects, and a whip.
I have one other test.
Show that.
I'll show this test, and I thought I'll show these.
I was going to bring mine out, too.
Okay, well, I'll show that next.
Okay.
We could do that at the end. That was a gift. Okay.
Oh, I have another gift that I can show, too.
Okay. So this is also Tunisian crochet. And this
that looks really nice.
This is the Gabrielle shawl.
Did you just block it? It smells like
just
blocked it.
It
smells like a wet dog.
Damp.
Ooh, can I have one for Christmas? Can I have that one for Christmas?
Sure. So this is the Gabrielle shawl by Kelsey from Dark Yarn Crafts. So also Tunisian.
That's a nice name, Kelsey.
Isn't that pretty? So this is with the Cascade Color Duo, which is the self-striping. You can see them kind of in the natural colors and some of their other colors. It's much better, more pronounced, I should say.
Much better?
Much better. It's much better.
A lot better?
It's a lot better. It's more pronounced. Okay, so this is really cool. So it's triangle shawl, but she has you do these little ties.
I like the ties. I want this.
And look, you can just, well, mine grew a little bit, so you can just tie it. Put a little bow in it.
I want this.
Guys, how cute is this? And it was fast, and I loved making it. Now,
do you have to sell that one?
I don't have to sell this one.
I want that one. It's my color.
Isn't it pretty?
I love it. It would be cute. Pom-poms.
Pom-poms on the, on the end of these.
Like a different color?
A tassel or a pom-pom?
Pom-pom.
So how cute is this,
like
guys?
Where's my pom-pom?
Okay, so if you are a Tunisian novice, Kelsey has made, this is a basic pattern.
Oh, I tied it on.
But she, like, if I were to write this, it would be a 2-page pattern. It would be like an intro and the pattern. Hers is 12 pages. It has how to select yarn, what yarns you could use,
that's
different
very
options,
nice
what you could switch it out for. She has, like, if you want to stripe it, you can do color options. She also has the dimensions for 4 different sizes. So this is the smallest size.
Wow.
And she goes to a
You
giant
can make it
one.
even bigger.
You can put snaps on the ends and snaps on here. She has it where you can do buttons like my farm girl. She has it so you could do like a cool leather clasp thing. And she talks about all the different things and she really goes into details. So if you are a beginner, I think it'll be a great pattern.
Is it a test knit that you just
This
did?
is a test.
Is it released yet?
It's not released yet. So the testers have to be done by November 11th. So I don't know exactly when she's going to publish it, but her Instagram is @darkyarncrafts. So you can follow her and find out, be on the lookout for it. But isn't it pretty?
I like it.
And she calls for an Aran weight yarn, which is really thick. It's like, a really thick worsted yarn. I have one end I forgot to weave in right there. And I did not use that because I don't like a thick fabric. So this is like I'd say a light worsted, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
The Eco Duo. And
my gosh.
So she also calls for a single ply. And the reason she suggests a single ply is so that the stitches really show up. But you have to be careful with the single plies that you don't get super, super fuzzy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love this.
But like somebody's using the Malabrigo Rios and it looks beautiful in that. So there's tons of different things. Isn't it cute?
Okay, so Christmas. Yeah?
So maybe that'll be a Christmas present.
There, you could be done.
I loved making it.
You're done.
I loved it.
Yeah, I want pom-poms.
It was really fun. I think I was a little eager and finished it very quickly compared to everybody else because half of them haven't started yet. She also has like 20 testers.
Wow. Well, she's
Like
going to make sure it's good.
They're testing it in every size. She's got people testing
Yeah.
and
you told me about this one.
Tons of different yarns. So, like I said, she has it so that, people will know.
With my jean jacket?
Mm-hmm. And she's like, use scrap yarn. She also has a yarn that she's suggesting for it. So I believe there's going to be a coupon code for like that yarn.
This is so soft too.
That's where I joined.
Yeah, I see
a little
that.
yucky.
It is a little yucky.
Well, I had to, yeah. But it's only in the back.
You can't see it though.
It's in the back.
Or should I just wrap it and put it in my bag?
So those are my tests. I did the
Very
headband.
nice.
That's the Elliott headband. And this is the Gabrielle shawl.
I always say I could not be a good tester.
Is it Gabriel or Gabrielle? Gabriel. Is that Gabriel?
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Like Gabe.
Gabrielle has an
Elle,
E, right? Okay,
Yes.
so Gabriel.
Yeah, like Robin's
boy's
son
name.
Gabriel is Gabe. I think he's Gabriel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Gabe.
so. Oh, no.
So
mouse.
I
Oh,
always
my
said that I
God.
couldn't be a good tester because I need to follow patterns.
Oh, yeah, no.
So if they're wrong,
Oh, yeah. Like, immediately I was like, yeah, no, you're missing a stitch here.
Yeah, no,
Based
nope.
off of this row, I think it should be this. She was like,
Nope.
yes, you're right. I was
Nope.
like, okay.
I wouldn't know that. I would just keep
But
knitting.
that's why
and
we test things.
I know. But that's why I said I can't be a tester.
I'm
I
good
can
at that.
follow. People say you're such a good knitter. I said I can follow patterns. That's what I can do.
I liked, who was just saying that? Christy Glass? Somebody was just saying, we're good at, I think it was Christy Glass. I think it was on her stories though. She was like, we're good at these things because we're, it was about how everybody, almost everybody, all the submissions were following, like everybody did it in landscape, not portrait. She had one person and everybody did what she asked. And she was like, that's because knitters are good at following directions. That's literally what we do as a hobby. We follow directions.
And I think that's why I liked it so much. I don't have to think. I just follow the directions. And I check off the little row I'm on. All right, so
you do some things.
I'll do some things. Okay, I have a finished object. I did not weave the ends in, but I did finish my sweater. This is...
Do you have to block it or is it?
Yeah, I'm going to block it. So I honestly though,
It
I don't
doesn't
really
need
have
it.
to. It doesn't
That's
need
why
it.
I asked.
It does not need it, but I have to weave the ends in. So this is the
So nice.
Flax Sweater. It's a free tin can knits. Normally it has the ridges down the sleeves. I did not do that. I use it for the base for all of my sweaters that I sell like in the farm, like the little baby ones, because this pattern goes from newborn to gigantic for babies and men. It's like every single size. So all I did was stripe it. I used, this is alpaca wool, and then the purple is the Croft yarn. And I literally just changed every 2 rows. So I do want to talk about this sweater though. They just put out a pattern that has short rows in it for the back after I had already started this.
Oh.
And I wish I had done it because it does, like when you put it on, you do get like a little bit of like puckering there. So if I had the short rows, I should have, excuse me, dinner. I don't know enough and I didn't know with stripes how to do short rows. Like I didn't know how that would work.
Right.
So, and it came out right after I started this. So if you are interested in doing the sweater, it is on Ravelry with a new update that includes short rows. So
Nice.
if I do it again in like a solid color, I would add that in. But it's a great pattern if you want to do your own thing. Like
because it's not a striped pattern.
No, it's just
it's
solid.
a solid.
And it normally has a ridge down the sleeve here, but I didn't do it again because it was striped. So that's it. That's my super simple. I figure wear with jeans. It's kind of like a sweatshirt,
It's very
right?
cute. It's kind of like the one I'm making. It's just to throw on, comfy, cozy,
comfy. So
boxy.
I enjoyed knitting it. It was very fast. And I have one row that's wrong, but as the Amish say, no one's perfect. So there's my one with 3 purples.
yeah.
So I have one with 3 purples. But you know
one
what?
sleeve.
One sleeve. It's fine. One row. I'm not perfect. Got to keep it real. Another finished object that is not knitting. My friend Carrie does not like to have a lot of stuff and she likes to purge. So I'm usually the recipient of her purging because I'll take it all.
I even got some
I
last time.
enjoy the purple that I just showed you. That was from her, Croft yarn. And she dropped this little thing off, a little kit called, see that? What's it called? Mini Maker Snow Garden. It's a little embroidery kit. It came with a hoop and yarn or thread.
It came with all that?
Everything. It had everything in it. And I made it.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
Did you have to draw it or was it already on there?
No, it was already on there. It's like color by number. You just stitch away. So I worked on that. I finished this a while ago, but I forgot to show it. So it's hanging next to my desk at home. So it's
very cute.
Yeah,
I
isn't
like
it
that.
cute? So, and I went online to see other ones, and
I made her something.
Oh, that's right. You told me. And
I have to tell her. Carrie, if you're watching, I have a present for you.
So I went on and they had other things, and it was very cute because Purple Debbie liked it too.
Oh, did you see all Purple Debbie's punch?
Yes, she's so good at
ornaments.
That. So
wait, our friend Purple Debbie. You hear us talk about her all the time. Wait, our friend Purple Debbie. You hear us talk about her all the time. We love her, love her, love her. I'm so glad she was here last weekend, but I wish I got to spend more time with her.
I got to spend time with her.
If you like to read blogs, she has a blog that she puts out every single day, all about purple. Every day.
We'll link it below.
So you should follow her. It's pictures, and she little snippets of life, and it's perfect.
Yes, it is perfect.
And I have the subscription where I get it in my email, so I wake up, and she schedules them to be posted.
Yes, she
So I
does
wake
them
up
days in advance.
And I click. And that's what I do. The first thing when I wake up, I check my email and I go,
Do you know me
Daddy.
too?
You do too?
I sign into my computer. I used to do it at work and I do it at home still. Drink my coffee. I get the little boys. Well, before I take the boys to school, I go online. I log into work. And then first thing I do.
You log into work and then I go do personal stuff.
But I do. Because you know what? I'm a creative and it inspires me. Yeah. It sounds silly, but I go to myblogger.com and I have my people that I read and Purple Debbie's one of them. And you know who else I love is Cup of Joe. I don't know if you ever look at her, but she's got totally different stuff. It's nothing like Purple Debbie, but it like inspires me and gets me going. And like I see Debbie's pictures stuff. And I see things and then I'm like ready to work. I used to do it when I worked too. Pinterest too.
Speaking of podcasts, I have to look back and see who suggested it.
I was at baseball practice yesterday in the car listening.
So there's an audio podcast. I asked for suggestions last time. I got some. I tried one. Mom and Dad, turn away. Pause it. Skip forward. It's called My Dad Wrote a Porno. You guys, I'm at the funny. I'm at the soccer practice. So we have a huge track around our municipal complex. So I dropped them off and I'm like, okay, you good? Do you want me to stay and watch or can I walk? Grant says like, you can walk. You don't have to be here. I'm like, all right, Grant. So I get my headphones on and I walk and I run a little bit. I start listening to this podcast. It's a British guy and he's got to be our age.
Oh yeah.
And he's got two friends.
The girl, Alice.
Alice, yeah. Alice.
Love her. I don't know the other guys.
It's Alice, James, and Jamie. Oh my God. And their British accents, I think, make it funnier.
They have perfect British accents. I mean, they're from there, but they have the good ones.
They're not trying.
They have like, they're not like you. They have like the Bridget Jones kind. Like,
it's like so funny.
Minnie Driver-ish. Like, is she from there?
I don't know.
She's from Ireland. I don't know. But like the best ones was.
So I'm walking the track and I'm like, oh my God, I can't like look up and look at kids while I'm listening to this. And I'm smacking my leg.
Tell
like,
them what it's about.
All right. So it's called My Dad Wrote a Porno. The guy's dad wrote a porno. Erotic literature. It's called Belinda Blinked. Oh, Belinda, she's a cheeky one.
And they read.
And they read a chapter.
They sit around the dining room table.
And he reads it, and after every sentence, they bust out laugh, and they make fun of everything that just happened. Why? So his dad's pen name is Rocky Flintstone. Just that. That's his dad's pen name, Rocky Flintstone.
Belinda and Giselle. Tony goes in the room. They all say hello to each other when they come in the room.
And her name is Belinda.
Belinda
Blumenthal. They're like, oh, that's the least sexy name there could be. All right. Did you know there's many episodes? There's many seasons?
Yes. And you can all, because it takes them forever to get through one chapter.
No, there's more than one book.
Oh,
there's many books.
And you can
read
buy
every book. You can
buy
the
book.
books.
I was going to buy it for you for Christmas.
It's like $1.99 on Amazon.
It is.
So they say it every episode. That's the only reason I know that. I didn't look it up. I laughed so hard. So I'm in my house one day. One of my kids had a friend over. Nick took them out fishing in the backyard. I'm painting Wade's room, finishing painting, and I have it on the speaker in the house because nobody's home, so I could have it on. Because don't have it on with children around. It's erotic literature. And all of a sudden, Grant's little friend is in the room like, I need a Band-Aid. I was like, stop, pause.
Imagine he goes home and tells his mother. Grant's
Tony
mom
and Belinda.
We're in the leather room.
Oh, you guys. If you like the show Shameless, you will love My Dad Wrote a Porno. It's so funny. It's so funny.
I listened to it both times waiting for, because Chase has baseball practice and I sit in the car. They're
so
never
funny.
done when they say they're going to be done. And that's what I listen to. And I think, God forbid they hear it. Like if I had the window cracked.
I went to listen to it one day so I go to pick up the kids from school and we're in like the big loop. And I sit there and I had it on my phone, just on the speaker on my phone. And I had my window cracked with it. And like a parent was trying to get the door. I was like, oh yes! What if they heard something? I can't listen to this here. You can't be in a school zone when you listen to this. I made it like 4 minutes. I was like, nope. This is inappropriate.
It's so funny. So thank you to whoever.
I have to go back and find your name because I need to like send you a personal thank you now. It's so funny.
We should send her the book.
I love it so much. It's so bad.
Oh,
it's bad. Like if you watch Shameless. If you haven't watched Shameless.
Imagine if Dad wrote one.
No. Nope. We're not talking about that. That's not okay. Rocky Flintstone, on the other hand.
And they're like, oh, your poor mother.
Are these real things that has happened to him? Does this happen in the pots and pans industry? Oh, wait. And when
I didn't get to that part.
What? That's the first one. That's like the intro. Like, she's in the she sells pots and pans. She's in the pots and pans selling.
I knew that's what she sells.
Pots and pans. That's the job she's interviewing for. Selling pots and pans. Belinda blinked. Oh, I'm sorry if you listen to this and you are deeply offended when you put the podcast on.
It's very dirty. Just so you know,
it's called My Dad Wrote a Porno. You know what you're getting into, okay? It really is fun. And their little British comments is what's
so funny. It's the comments.
The book isn't funny.
No. The comments are funny.
They literally get through like half a sentence before they burst out laughing. What in the ass?
Fingernails. They're talons.
I love it. I'm on like chapter 7 or 8
No,
or
I'm on
something.
chapter 3. I don't have very many times I can listen to it. Oh,
you know what happened? We had a couple nights where Nick was doing work and like wanted to be in the living room, so I was like, I can't watch TV now. So I popped it in while I was test editing that show.
Did you just crack up?
I'm bursting, and Nick's like, "You're gonna keep the kids awake. Stop! You gotta be quiet." I was like, "No, I'll put it on loud and you can laugh with me." He's like,
"That's like me with Life in Pieces." She recommended Life in Pieces. Mm-hmm. It was on TV, like regular, like network TV a couple years ago, and it didn't make it.
This is. I think the last season was 2019.
So it's on Hulu, and I've been watching it. There was an episode when they go to visit the grandmother, and she makes toast, and she puts cream cheese on it, and she drops raisins. She goes, "We call them poops in the snow." I live for it. It's like bugs on a log.
Yeah, we called it bugs on a log.
Would you like some poop in the snow?
See, that was one of the shows I just put on, and they're quick.
They're funny.
And like, I would just like go about my business in the house during the day. So I missed all of a sudden I came back and I was like, oh, I missed something like major.
Oh yeah,
something happened.
They're funny. Life in Pieces is very cute.
Yep. I just watched. Well, we're watching Fargo season 4. You just tried the first episode. It wasn't for you. It's like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, I don't think it was for me.
I don't even know if it is Quentin Tarantino, but it's definitely
that
that style.
Yeah, it really wasn't for me. I tried it. You never know.
But every season is very different, so you might like Fargo.
Okay.
Okay, back to making stuff.
I made socks. Oh, she took off her stockings. wait. She felt suddenly exposed. Oh, that did it.
Oh, that did it. You're butt naked now.
What's next? Her skin? Sorry, now you all have to go listen at least to the first episode. Anyway, I made socks for my mom for Christmas.
Keep fast forwarding, Mom.
Okay, again, Tin
You can leave it an end.
I know, I did this one, I forgot. Tin Can Knits.
Another Tin Can Knits.
Yeah. They're free, they're great.
Are
Rye
all
socks.
Tin Can Knits free?
Yes. No, they're not. But I don't know. I tend to like the free ones. I like paying for patterns. I do not mind at all. I have designer sisters, so I don't mind paying. But these are the
Now I got the gawkies. You got the gawkies and you get the death when you laugh too much.
These are rye socks. They have that nice little pattern in the front, and this is cake wool yarn.
It matches my shirt.
It does.
Oh, look, it matches my outfit.
Oh, it does. Exactly. Oh, it does.
Make
the whole
it
thing.
for me.
Trade. Give me that shawl. Give me mom's socks. So, anyway, it was for Denise's fall falling leaf sock cowl 2020. You're supposed to make one every month, so I did not. You're supposed to make 3, and I only made 1.
3 socks or 3 pairs?
3 pairs of socks.
Oh, I thought you meant 3 socks. I'm like, that doesn't
In case
work.
you lose one. Oh, you know what Dalton said to me? Okay, I lose socks at home big time. I don't lose hand knit socks, but I lose socks. And Dalton said, just saying, Mom, I've been doing my own laundry this whole time, and I have not lost one sock.
But how do you lose socks?
I don't know. Well, I blame it all on my kids if they do not put them together. Because I do not lose my socks. I think they just go boom, boom with their socks.
So are they like under their bed? So they lose socks.
They
you
lose
don't lose
socks. I think they lose socks.
They lose socks.
So anyway, I made those. And the pink, I don't know, was like stashed.
That fly buzzed me.
So they're for my mom for
Felt the wind.
Christmas. But her thing is still going on. You can still win prizes.
Denise at Earth Tones Girl. There's a couple sock cows, aren't there?
This is her.
Fearless Sock Knitter. She does online classes too. And I heard her online classes are excellent.
Because she's excellent.
She
There's
is
her
excellent.
sticker.
I put mine on my water bottle. Speaking of which,
And, Dad's cell.
oh,
50 nails Monday? That's
Bales. It was probably supposed to say
Bales. That's if Dad
Hey.
wrote a porn.
Hey, deliver. Stop!
Wait, where's my thing?
Your pen?
My pin. It was on my sock, my needle minder. I don't know where that. Oh, it's in a different bag. I was going to show you my pin that I designed for Denise.
I have 2 more things. Do you have anything?
Yeah. I have my whip.
I had 2 more foes. 3 more foes.
Go ahead, do your foes.
Did I show this last time? I don't know.
What's the name of it? Because I did the
It's
show
not.
notes.
It's not. So this is the Tunisian honeycomb stitch. I may have shown it last
It's
time.
brand new. Oh, you may have.
I did. I think because it's the same stitch as my sweater.
Yep. You showed it.
Yeah, I showed that. But this I didn't show. So I have another. So did you watch Schitt's Creek? I watched the last episode of Schitt's Creek.
I watched the beginning. I haven't seen it in a while.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No, we watched it when it first came on, and I binged when it was first 2 seasons. But no,
You need to watch that.
Oh, I liked it.
No, but I know, but
yeah, no, I liked Schitt's Creek. It was great.
So I've decided I don't write hat patterns because I don't want to have to deal with all the sizing, but I make them all the time. So this is a Tunisian, just the Tunisian knit. Nope, it's not Tunisian. This is just the knit stitch, crochet, waistcoat. So I made a slouchy.
I lost my phone.
A slouchy for me. So,
Oh, cute.
right?
Oh, I like that.
Cute little
Yeah.
beanie. And I think it's guy or girl,
Yeah.
depending on
Yeah.
their size of their head. And a little baby one.
You've got a thing going on.
Well, we sold a set or 2. A mom found a baby hat of mom's.
Do you have a little clip, old school
I
1992
do.
clip? What?
I got them at Harmon. So cool.
Reese
If scrunchies are back, the little clips can be back, okay?
I'm older than you. 90210. You'd pull your hair back and twist it and then flip it and stick the clip in it.
The
like that.
French twist.
With the thing.
Wasn't it called the French twist with the banana clip thing?
Yeah, but then your hair would flow over
I
top.
can still do it. I did it the other day. That's
That
why
was
I know that.
with the
And you would twist it and you would push this over.
But with the
like
yes, but with the
I need to put
big
a
one.
big version of this at the top.
Yep.
But I can still do it.
I know someone that did it so much when her hair was wet, she got mildew on her scalp. Yeah, just like that. Exactly. Oh my God, that's 1992 right there. Those were good days.
Mine's the baby clip. Yep, got him in Harmon.
I should get that.
Well, I used to always wear a barrette like this.
Yeah.
And barrettes aren't in style either anymore. But I have a really cool sterling silver
You can
one.
wear whatever you want. It'll
I
all
know.
come back.
Well, I wish I still had my sterling silver one.
Yeah.
From the jewelry store that I used to work at. I'm done. I got no more stuff.
All right, I have one other thing to show.
I've been making plenty of other stuff, but you don't need to see any of that.
Okay, so Rhinebeck weekend, I was missing the whole
We
sweater.
didn't close the door and a mosquito just came
I
in.
know. We're gonna get malaria in New Jersey. It's
West
over there.
Nile.
I was missing Rhinebeck and the sweater, and I normally buy my sweater quantity for Maryland in Nope. I totally.
For Rhinebeck in Maryland.
So no, but I just usually buy a sweater's worth in Rhinebeck. And I wasn't going, so I got sad. So Paige, our friend, Paige the Framer at Frame and Fiber, she has an Etsy shop going. Yeah. So I decided on a sweater. This was my Thursday that I was supposed to be working. Don't tell anyone.
When she was reading all her blogs.
First of all, I work my tail off. Like I work way too much. And so Thursday I felt sorry for myself and I went on Ravelry. So anyway, I decided on the Paloma sweater by Espetrico. And once again, a free pattern. I don't know how she does all these beautiful patterns for free. Like all of hers.
Does she sell yarn? Does she have a yarn shop?
Yeah, I think so. So anyway, awesome. So anyway, here's where I'm at in my life. I decided I can knit anything. I can. But now I don't want to.
No.
I want to knit in the round. I want to stock and knit. I want to watch TV and drink wine and knit. So I'm going super basic. So it's a collar, pretty little detail down here. Rest is like simple.
Glad you joined my side.
Right?
I challenge
you know what? I felt like I had to prove myself for a while. I had to learn something new every time, and I had to be like, look at this.
No. I make the same thing over and over and over and over again.
So I treated myself to some Quince Phoebe yarn in the Mars colorway. It's a really beautiful red. Our coloring is very good tonight in here.
It's a little more red in person.
Yep.
It's a little more. It's not brick. It looks more brick on there. It's like
it's like
it's a little warmer in life. IRL.
So I started it this morning when I was drinking my coffee, and I may have a little issue. So,
and the non-knitter has an idea.
Yes. So this yarn is definitely a tonal yarn, but there is definitely some pooling going on. That is, it's all the same color, but it's. Let's see. Can we? Yeah, you can see
collar?
It. That's the collar.
Very little. Looks a little tight.
No. Look.
Look. I don't knit, so this doesn't make sense.
No. Okay.
It's very like scrunched up to me. You know what I mean? Like I work
flat.
And if it's in the round, it's the size.
Well, it is, but it's on the needles.
Yeah.
So no, it's gonna fit over my head. That doesn't
Are you
fit.
Sure? That looks like a cat sweater.
Oh, Chrissy Glass has a new puppy, and she makes sweaters.
Cute. Louise.
My poor dog is Our
dogs are on their way out.
I think they're going the same day. Maybe they'll go. They never played in real life. Maybe that they'll go to heaven and play together. Both our dogs are on their way out. It's very sad. I cry all the time. But
I'm not at the crying all the time stage.
You should be. I think yours is worse than mine. Just saying. But anyway.
He kept his food down today.
Okay. See, like our dogs are like a mess. Mine's going to be 15 next month. Yours is
going to be 10 next month.
Kind of a mess.
He's an old 10.
But I have my he's an old 10. He's very mature for his age.
I did look up his breed standard and it's 10 to 14. So.
And mine's like 14 to 17.
Yeah.
So anyway.
We're there.
But I have my next dog picked out.
See, I won't look. I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to look yet. Yeah, I'm not ready. Because yours is senile.
Oh, yeah. He has no idea what's happening. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't
know who
I have to go to the bathroom. I'm just going to pee. Okay.
That would drive me nuts.
Uh-huh. I wake up to messes every day.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but yours throws up everywhere. So it's like the same thing.
It just started
all right.
2 days ago.
So anyway, back to my collar that it's not a cat sweater.
It's not a cat sweater.
I have pooling, and it's like a lot of pooling. So she came, I said, what do you think? Because I just started this morning. She had us a good idea. What's your idea?
I've been seeing all the knitters in the circle. Helix knitting?
Helix, but does that mean every other
I think it's like 2 skeins every other row, so it doesn't pool. It's like
so I'm going to rip this out. I'm going to wind the yarn before I go back in because I did.
You guys can comment because I'm not a knitter.
So I like to wind by hand sometimes, but this morning I was drinking coffee. It took a little longer than I thought. So that might fix it, right? So viewers, what do you think?
And I think that we have some friends who have done this recently. I think Tracy. And I think maybe Stitches by Debbie.
But Chevis likes pooling, though. You like pooling, Chevis. But she did do it.
But her pooling is usually speckled pooling.
Right. So
it's not solid
this is solid. So that's what I was like.
I got it.
Oh. So that's why I was like, uh-oh, this is not a speckly sweater. This is like
Solid.
solidy. Like this is solid.
It's variegated, but it's solid.
But it's solid. So anyway.
Semi-solid? Is that what we call this?
Tonal.
Semi-solid?
No, tonal.
But this isn't, there's no pooling in this.
No pooling.
That's pooling.
That's pooling. Right?
Yeah, that's pooling.
So, also
I don't think you're going to like pooling on
No.
your
So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to rip it out. I'm going to switch it, which I don't mind doing. The other thing about this sweater is it calls for a fingering weight and then mohair held together. And that doubles your price in your sweater, in my opinion. So I didn't want to do that. And so that basically counts as a DK. Put those two together. So this is DK. So that's the other thing I had to say. And on Ravelry notes, if you are a Ravelry person and you knit or crochet or whatever, and there's notes, please put notes in, because for the people that want to make a sweater that's not too held together, and the people that did do it, can you tell me how many yards you used? Because no one does. And out of like the 1,200 patterns, people that made this, one person wrote how much yarn she used for DK. So that's what I bought, which who knows, she may be 100 pounds. I am not 100 pounds. So Paige is holding one to the side for me in case I run out, because she's my friend. So anyway, that's that. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm very excited about it. But I'm gonna like fix that pooling. Yeah. All right. So I got a prize, which is kind of funny. I got a prize from Seashore Sharon. She's our friend. If you know Seashore Sharon, you know she's the most generous person on this planet. So on Rhinebeck weekend, she gave me this adorable little package. Like, where does she get these things?
Is it one of her Made by Seashore Sharon buttons?
I don't know.
What's her button say? Oh no, I saw she just had a button on somebody else's thing that said Made by.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't have my glasses
Autumn.
on. Autumn. To Leanne from Seashore Sharon, these adorable little lunch bag things she got from Amazon. And she got me stitch markers.
That's Seashore Sharon.
Look at.
She's the best.
All right, Nitty by Nature Shop. It is a chicken and an egg. Can you see that little? Oh my gosh, can you see it? Kind of.
No, it's not.
It's not focusing. It sees you.
Too far away.
I got to do this thing that people say. I don't know. It's a chicken and a little egg stitch marker. Isn't it cute?
Which one came first?
The rooster, because I have one.
That's right, Olive. We think Olive is Oliver.
Olive's an Oliver. I have a transgender chicken. It's okay. I have lots of transgenders in my life. Why not another one? I woke up Wednesday night to this. Wednesday morning. I thought, that's not good.
That's not a chicken.
That's a rooster. And so I go out there, and they just look at me. Okay. Thursday, I wake up, nothing. All right. Friday. So I look out the bathroom window. I don't know who it is. So I go out there, nothing.
They woke you up. They did the job. They're not gonna do it again.
Saturday, I heard it again. Sunday, no, I did not hear it. Every morning this week at 10 of 7, which is fine because I'm getting up then anyway. Like, that's not a big deal. And it's very quick. It's like 2 crows. It's nothing crazy. But when I go out there, they stop because clearly farmer's awake. So why
they did their job.
I suspect it is Olive, my olive egger. I don't know what she is. Bard Olive Egger. That's her name. And I named her Olive. And I think Olive is an Oliver. So we're going to see how this goes. And if Oliver is loud and mean and annoying, Oliver is out of here. Dad said, put him in the freezer. No! I'll go to Lair Community Farm. Say, do you want a rooster? No, I'm not going to eat him. I'll see someone that wants him.
Okay.
If he's nice, like my friends have one who's Glenn,
yes.
Kaminsky's. They have one. He's very, very nice. He's no problem at all. They kept him. So we're going to see. If you want a rooster, let me know. Rick said,
very hard. It's very common when you get baby chickens.
Yeah, they don't always know
to get a rooster.
Yeah, they don't always know. So it's the first time I've had this issue. And yeah, I said to Rick, I think I have a rooster. He goes, like a cock-a-doodle-doo rooster? I said, yeah, like a cock-a-doodle-doo rooster. He's like, oh boy. So we'll see. Anyway, so I have a rooster now. You got a present too, right? Didn't you get something in the mail? Didn't you get a gift? No? You told me you got something. I said, I had a gift too.
No. I have a gift to give.
Oh.
All right. I have one thing. This is not yarn related at all. But do you see my hair? Do you think I used a straightening iron on it?
Yes. No, curling iron.
I did nothing to it except for my fancy new blow dryer that my friends have been raving about. So it is. My hair is too light. I understand. Please don't judge me.
It looks fine.
I think it's.
She thinks it's too light.
I should have washed it out a couple minutes earlier. Anywho, my girlfriends were telling me about the Revlon.
What?
It's a hairdryer that looks like a brush, and it's at Costco.
Yeah.
And my girlfriends have been telling me about it, and they're all like,
I
"It's
asked
the
you
best."
about it, and you said our hair's too thick.
Guess what? Bought it today. That's all I did to my hair.
I saw they had a ton of stuff there. I was at Costco last night.
They had them. They're $45, and all
That's
I
all
did
you
was
did was
blow dry my hair. Okay. I don't think I have any pictures saved on my phone right now, but normally
Our hair is
I
this
blow dry
big.
my hair, and it's
This big.
and I'm not exaggerating. It's
It's
approximately
this
this
big.
wide, like a lion. I blew it dry
Shut up.
with a brush like this.
So I sent it to you, remember? And you're like, no, our hair's too thick. I can get that.
Well, you could try mine.
I can borrow your
So there's a
steam-
lot of
So
ladies
I
on
can-
here. So
I
if
can-
you have it,
I can borrow your steam cleaner and your hair dryer. What else do you need
No,
in life?
you can't borrow my hair dryer. It's gold. You can try it, and then I'll buy you one for Christmas.
Of shawl and fancy hair.
Right?
I'm impressed.
I am too. Because the girls wrote
I
to
go
me.
to work once a week. Wednesdays, I go into my office, and the hassle that I go through. First of all, no
we
one's
have to
in my
dry it
office.
and then straighten iron it and then like curling iron it
and then
to make
I
it like
still put it in a
pretty.
braid. This was yesterday. I did it yesterday, and it's already in braid. It was humid and foggy here today.
Ugh,
It was gross. But I go in the office once a week. It's a good thing because I actually pluck my eyebrows. I put makeup on. I do my hair. I actually look in the mirror on Wednesdays.
All I do is
Wednesdays are
brush
my
it.
day. That's it.
All I did was brush it with the little hair dryer brush. I give it 2 thumbs up because I thought no way, because all my friends have like beautiful straight hair.
Yeah, they do.
And just super easy to do. Like they can wash it, walk out of the house, and it looks like they styled it.
Oh, we do not look like that.
No. We have to do something with our hair. Like 10 pounds of gel and product to make it nice and curly. Or takes me a good
Hour. It takes me an hour.
Takes me now, if I let my hair air dry completely, like it takes me 20 minutes to make it look nice after it's dry. So I either have to dry it for 10, 15 minutes and then style it for 20
Yes.
or
Yes, it's a production. All right, I want that. I'll go. I had to go to Costco yesterday to get my son's contacts because God forbid he wears his glasses for one day in college. He shouldn't.
He should. Okay, that's it. That's all I have.
That's it.
I think we should be done.
we're done. Cheers. Happy, I don't know, fall. We're still, I feel like we're going back into quarantine soon. So just start.
Our numbers are going up.
Start those
in
sourdough
Jersey.
starters and get your liquor because it's happening.
Speaking of which, this was my last cocktail I could make at home.
I
have to
had
go to the liquor
nothing.
store tomorrow.
I had nothing.
I
You
had to bring her wine.
She had
and
to
I don't
bring me
drink
wine.
it.
I have nothing at home. I said, do you have a cheap bottle of wine? And that's the cheapest wine that I have.
Oh yeah.
I have a new wine I love, Montepulciano. It's only $7.99. I love it. Rick's gonna get me some.
I'm
on the
going
way
to the new
home.
liquor store to see what their price is on
It's
the gin.
best. We have a new
But
wine
not how is it on the
outlet.
gin? Like
I
how is it
don't
with their
know.
liquor?
I don't
Have you
know.
gotten vodka yet?
No,
Oh.
I'm out of that too. Wine outlet. Good prices on wine.
We'll see. Going tomorrow for gin.
Oh, Rick's going for me on the way home. He's picking up my stuff for my road trip.
All right.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Happy making.
See ya.
Hope everyone's healthy and well.
Wash
Bye.
your hands.
Bye.